Hey, Mikey,
Hey, Corn.
where the fuck have you been?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm back though.
I got a rabbit hole,
Oh,
a disturbing one, filled with police footage and bad people. It's like a welcome home gift for you,
oh, yes, everything I wanted.
and more.
The Banana Bear Show! Greatest has come again! Hell yeah! The Banana Bear Show! The Banana Bear Show! Covering the sick and the dumb woke. Laughing at them cause we want the smoke. The Banana Bear Show!
If you guys want to know an update of where Banana Bear Show is and the other content we're doing, make sure to check out Banana Bear Live that just aired before this.
Yes,
Hopefully, because we didn't do it yet, but I'm guessing we talked about it.
we're gonna do it and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, and it's gonna air before this. So
Yes.
yeah, make sure to check that out. Nothing much really changes other than we're trying to focus on more stuff than just locales,
Mm-hmm.
but still bringing you the creepiness and messed up stuff. Today we're going to be looking at a video from EWU Bodycam. They're known for having the Chris Chan stuff.
Oh,
And this was something I saw off of another channel called Adonis Paul. They were playing it, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And he's like, horrible. And I'm like, oh, that's perfect for us.
Are you fucking kidding me? You just turned 13 and he's 41. That is a pedophile.
Oh, I'm sure they freaking all had sex. Guaranteed.
How old's your friend?
18.
okay.
That girl's not 18?
Who knows what the hell is on? I don't even want to know what's on that phone because I'm gonna want to go kill the son of a.
And you will too. But don't do that. Instead of taking your energy like that and hurting somebody in Minecraft, why not buy a t-shirt?
Hey,
Banana Bear shop. You got
I'm
a
not
lot
wearing
of-
mine.
Well, you got shirts like that. Hoodies now. Finally, hoodies are available. I got the NWO one. We got shirts. We got mugs. All types of fun stuff. So don't hurt anybody. Buy shirts
Buy shirts. They make you happy.
and warm. I feel warm in my BDS hoodie.
What?
Warm.
On July 5th, 2022, just after midnight, a New Mexico State Police sergeant noticed a silver truck crossing multiple lanes at once without signaling. As he pulls the driver over and approached the vehicle, little did
Sounds
he
safe.
know that he was about to uncover a dark and twisted case.
Now, at first, I would just think, oh, maybe they're an Asian driver.
This report is based on police
That's not racist. That's just a terminology that a lot of people think.
That's a stereotype.
Yeah, but I'm dating one, so I'm allowed to say it.
records, and while the initial traffic stop
Okay.
footage went
I fear for my life when I had her drive me.
viral in 2023, EWU has uncovered more horrifying footage that explains the full extent of this disturbing case.
Who are these kids to you?
This is my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
How old's your friend?
18.
That girl's not 18. Trust me. She don't look 18. Ma'am, how old are you? I didn't ask you your name. I asked you how old you were.
She knows.
Jeremy, turn the car off and come back here and talk to me.
All right.
As Jeremy steps out of the truck, the sergeant makes an alarming observation.
Why's your buttons down in your crotch?
Well, I probably just forgot.
I
No.
told you I found a special one for you today.
Yeah.
My zipper.
Yeah, please button your zipper.
Yeah. I mean, I had to,
And look at the cop. He already has his baton ready.
Yeah.
I had to take like a piss and
While Jeremy's forgetting
No,
to
don't
button
even.
his jeans could
Don't
be
even
due
try.
to the reason he described. Later discoveries would put this moment into a horrifying new context.
I haven't been drinking.
Can you explain why I can smell from your breath every time you breathe? And talk to me?
Well, you're just being racist. Just because I look like an alcoholic doesn't make me one.
What was that?
All those people in the car. Who are they?
They're just my friends.
This guy's brilliant.
Yeah, dude, a faux pas, like, like, man, if you're no, mind you, we're gonna find out how much of a piece of shit this guy is.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, dude, what the fuck? He doesn't have anything prepared.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, what?
And on top of this, I'm not gonna victim blame, right?
No.
But these girls are Jerry Springer level white trash.
Yeah, I mean, those are the troubled people in society. I mean, it's understanding, but also don't do this.
Absolutely, no
do this.
shit. If you're like this bald guy, just make out with a shotgun.
Do you normally hang out with people who are young?
Not.
How old are you?
I'm 41.
41. Okay, hang tight right there. Okay.
He
That motherfucker's
actually,
older than us.
he actually answered a question without hesitation.
Well, this isn't gonna get me in trouble. I'm 41.
He's like, I
How
know
old are
this
those-
one.
How old are these guys? 18. Why do they look like they're like 13? I haven't been drinking.
What'd
the
you
sergeant
say?
returns to Jeremy's truck to get the children's information. Meanwhile, the other officer begins asking Jeremy more questions.
Go and take your hand out of your pocket, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna pat you down real quick, okay, bro? Just for weapons.
The officer discovers a knife in Jeremy's pocket and places it out of his reach.
So all these people were coming from your house?
Like I said,
No, we went to go pick somebody up. That
Why? Because
Yes.
What was your original location before you drove to this spot? Right
Home.
here?
that was my house.
So your house.
Ah,
So you're coming from your
you
house,
got
you're
that
gonna go
one.
pick someone up. Where's that person at?
They weren't there.
Oh, okay. So now where were you guys headed?
I headed back to the house.
At this point, the officer has little doubt that Jeremy is too intoxicated to drive, so he asks him to complete some sobriety tests. Before the test can begin, the officer must
he's
ask
gonna fail
Jeremy
these.
some questions, but nothing could prepare him for his bizarre responses.
Do you got any traumatic brain injuries?
Possibly. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Why do you say possibly? It'd be a yes or a no.
How would you know such things?
The doctor would tell you.
Uh,
Do you got any problems walking, turning, or balancing?
Possibly.
Hey, sir, are you retarded? Possibly.
maybe. I don't. It just.
How would you know? How would you know?
It depends. You
They
know.
fucking tell you.
Yeah,
Like,
you would be
I
told.
get why they're doing this, Mikey. It's to show off
Mhm.
that oh, maybe he has a concussion or something
Mhm.
like that. I know this. I've had concussions.
Yes.
You sound like a retard after you get a concussion. It happens. However, this guy doesn't do contact sports. He does more touchy feely of the little kids.
Yeah, he should have a concussion. Is what we're
Yeah.
saying. He should have multiple concussions for the rest of his life.
With a bat.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Back
Possibly.
at Jeremy's truck, the sergeant asks the
In
children
real
some
life.
basic questions, but
Yeah.
they don't make this process easy.
how old are you? And don't lie to me. I mean, 'cause, like, I'm not gonna play the game where you lie. I know that. I know that you're not 18. Okay. So if you want to have attitude, you in the front. Okay. We go about it another way.
The two female children still inside the truck are twin sisters. What the sergeant doesn't know is they have a disturbing connection with Jeremy. Meanwhile, the other officer asks Jeremy to do more tests, and he
Dang, how
performs
many people were in
poorly on
there?
each of the physical assessments,
3.
leading the officer to conduct some alternative cognitive tests.
I'm gonna have you recite the alphabet going forward from the letter H to the letter S. I want you to do
Mikey, do it. Go.
No. I swear.
HIJKLMNOPQRS.
Wow.
I ain't drunk.
that without
And you're
saying the
dyslexic.
alphabet, okay?
That means I can't read it.
Oh.
I can recite it.
Do you got any questions with that?
Fucker.
Okay. So
I'm
you
just
want me
stupid.
to-
So.
The letter H
Yes.
to the letter S.
Yes.
Can you just Give me an example, please.
What?
Now-
What?
Now, when you're drunk, you become retarded, right? But like,
I mean, some people do. Like, I joke about being dumb and retarded, but
yeah,
what?
this is kind of different.
This
it's
guy
like-
is literally like his brain is shut off.
And he had 3 minors with his pants unbuckled in a truck, not
Yeah.
making turn signals.
Why?
Jerry Springer.
I'm not going to give you an example.
Since Jeremy didn't pass a single test without heavy
Fair.
assistance, the officers placed him under arrest. He was charged with 6 counts of felony child abuse, 2 driving offenses, and 2 alcohol-related offenses. But this is only the beginning of an incredibly dark and twisted investigation. Later that
Wow.
If we just stop there, funny, disturbing, but
Yeah.
the more they dig, the more fucked up it gets.
Bless these
morning,
officers or
911
whoever dug.
operators received a call from the grandmother of the twin girls.
Grandmother. Mikey, she looks our age.
Yeah.
That's the grandmother.
Her daughter, okay, so if that's the grandmother and she is our age, then
Grandmother. Grandmother.
okay, so if that's the grandmother and she's our age,
Mm-hmm.
then her daughter,
Would be like in their 20s
20s at least.
or late 20s. And these children, you're going to find out, are 13.
Dang.
Yeah, dude, it's like fuck.
So she had.
She could be in her 50s, maybe. I don't know. Some people, blonde women are like are different types of wine. They may ferment a little longer in stages, and they're not as good, but they look like they're younger. I don't drink wine. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, she might be older, she might be younger. But the key thing is her daughter had to have a kid very early in life.
And she would have to have the kid early
Yeah.
in life as well.
Girls
Yeah,
who
yeah,
were
yeah.
in Jeremy's truck hours earlier. The twins revealed a secret so horrifying it made their grandmother's blood run cold.
I need to make a report about sex crimes against kids. My 13-year-old granddaughter has been seeing a 41-year-old.
To protect the identity of the
So let's do some math here. That is 27 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's older than the child.
Yeah.
victim, we'll be referring to her as Jane.
That's her boyfriend. And then my other twin granddaughter says, well, he's old enough to buy alcohol. And then my other granddaughter's all, well, he's going to take care of me. Are you f***ing kidding me? You just turned 13 and he's 41. That is a pedophile.
The 911
Yes.
operator quickly dispatches an officer to Rhonda's home to get
However, she should be more mindful of what her granddaughter is doing. I'm assuming that she has full custody or something.
We
of her
kind of find out.
grandchildren.
We kind of find out the
Okay.
scenario with that. However,
So-
this doesn't this doesn't make light of the 41-year-old fucking doing this shit.
no, he definitely 100% needs to go under the jail, beaten every day. You know, all that in Minecraft or real life, whatever you want to say. But also, when you're a parent of your kid, grandkid, whatever, if you are over a kid who is under the age of 18, even in my opinion, even if you are taking care of somebody who's over the age of 18 and they're living in your house, you're still taking care of that person
Well, sometimes
to a certain extent.
the kids could be monsters and they will go out and be rebellious. I understand that.
Yes.
But when you know this already, there should be some type of stoppage of that.
Yes.
And mind you, I don't have kids. You do.
Mhm.
So the horrors of this go beyond like an actual like a parent like this could happen.
Yeah.
And not all kids are angels. They all rebel
Mhm.
at one point of something.
Mhm.
Just some just go to the Jerry Springer show.
Yes.
gather information on the accusations. From the moment their conversation begins, Rhonda is understandably upset.
I want to get him
Fair.
as a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And who is he to them?
Cut. She met him off freaking Snapchat or Instagram. Yeah.
Don't let your kids have social media. Anyone under the age of 18 should not have social media. Or at the very, very least, every account is heavily monitored.
Trust me, I want to kill this son of a.
Yeah, if you're a kid and you're watching this, fuck off.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did
I don't want you to. I don't want you to watch your videos.
Yeah, I'm not talking to kids. I'm talking to the parents.
No, I know. I'm saying that flat out. Like
Oh.
anybody that think like, oh,
Yes.
if you're even 17, I don't care. Don't
Nope.
watch your videos. I don't want you here.
Mm-mm.
You're not welcome here.
Nope.
Wait until you turn 18, then you can watch Banana Bear Show as much as you want.
Yep.
But this is for people that are older and mentally could handle the capacity of that there is weird shit online. Although kids should know that too from their parents.
Yep.
Yeah, don't. So I'm just being out front right there, like, dude, don't. Like,
We're not here to teach you about the internet. Go
yeah,
talk to
that's
your parents. Or guardian, whoever that is.
I ain't your fucking daddy.
No,
They
I'm
say
not
that's
your
not
guardian.
I'm gonna get
both
it.
of them are
No, just one.
just one?
Yep.
Okay.
Somehow, even though Jeremy was behind bars, he managed to borrow a guard's cell phone and contact one of the girls. One of them asked Jeremy to pick her up, only for him to ask how he was supposed to do that from jail. And another
Because they're 13. And they're dumb.
Yep.
If you're 13, you're dumb.
If you're 41 and diddling kids, you're dumb.
No, you're not just dumb, you're fucking pure. In
Well-
my case, you're pure evil.
Yeah, that too.
Animal
but
abusers and pedos deserve, the gas chamber. Because these are acts that they won't stop. It's not like like if you're an 18-year-old and you are dating a 16-year-old, school-related things, broad stroke, yeah, shouldn't get like a dot by their name.
Right.
However, this shit is like fucking, dude, chemically castrate or physically do it.
If there is a noticeable age difference or the person doing the crime is doing it maliciously over and over again, once
not
is
even
enough.
maliciously. Even if they're like, "Oh, I love them," fuck you.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
41.
That's
you're
true.
41.
That's true. I was talking about more like younger age, like
What? If they're
I
like
don't know.
27? If they're 27 and they're talking
No,
to
I
like
was thinking-
a 16-year-old or something like that,
no.
there's broad strokes to this shit, and I understand that. However, I am going to group them in the same light
Yeah.
as somebody doing it to a 13-year-old because they don't know better.
But I was thinking more along the lines of 18, 19, 20, right in there. The Romeo and Juliet BS, which I don't
believe.
I don't know.
I believe.
I'm
if-
back and forth on it.
Yeah, I believe though. If let's say 16, if the girl's 16 and the guy is like 18, the parents should get involved.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Because there's a 2-year gap. It could be because of the social thing, all that stuff. But once you hit your 20s, and you're dating anything under than an 18-year-old, you gotta start looking at that a little different because you don't have that social thing of, oh, they're both in high school. Because that
Yep.
20-year-old is not in high school, unless they're like James Wilkins, and that person's mentally dumb.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have them buy kids anyway.
Nope.
But then let's go a little deeper. Like even if they're 18 and the person's like 40, there's some malicious things there, man.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, now that's not against the law. I'm just saying morally wise, it's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say 21 is any age could go after. Because in society, 21-year-old, you are an adult.
Mhm.
You could, buy alcohol. You could buy cigarettes.
Drink, smoke.
Drink,
Gamble.
smoke. I mean, the 18-year-old thing should, like, even for drafting, if they're going to ever do the draft again, it should be 21.
Yep.
It shouldn't be 18. Because I remember when I was 18, I was fucking, like, dumb. I was dumb until I was, like, 25.
Yeah. I was dumb until I was like 30.
No, I mean, like, I'm not saying like full, like, oh, I get what the world is now, but you kind of get it while you're like around 25 or 24.
Yeah.
I want to say, like, that's when the kitty gloves are off and you're paying bills. You got to have the job, all that stuff. And
Yeah.
you may still have that little rebelliousness of like, oh, I'm important. I'm the main character of the story. Me,
Yeah.
me, me, me. But usually around 25, that's when you grow out of it because no one else is going to help you
hmm
unless you're babied.
Their message. He asked them for money.
And I don't know if she had sex with him last night, but I know that that is her boyfriend. That she freaking takes off at 1 in the morning, 12 in the morning, 8 o'clock at night. God, there's so many. And I tell them, I'm like, do you honestly think a grown man is going to take care of you? Like, they're pedophiles, you idiot.
Rhonda explains that her granddaughters, Jane and Jalen, and their 2 brothers are in the custody of their great-grandfather, Ron Campbell. The children's father had passed away earlier, and their mother lost custody of them due to her incarceration.
Where's Jerry Springer right now?
Yeah, great grandfather.
Like I said, this is a weird fucking thing. Like it not the terrifying thing of this 41-year-old doing this horrible shit.
Yeah.
But then you look into it like, oh, the great grandfather has custody of all these kids, but the other 2 not so much. And the grandmother, like her dad, the grandmother's dad is taking care of him.
The grandmother can't get custody for whatever reason.
Well, it's white trash.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I get it. I'm from Tennessee, so I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But white trash goes everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's Virginia.
It's not always at the states. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's where these pedos they lock on to these kids that have bad or weird family.
Yep. This is
like, this is
where
prime meat.
Yep. This is where those people get daddy issues.
This is what. Maybe it's because I'm a normal guy. When you think 13-year-old, I think, oh, they still watch cartoons.
Yeah.
I don't care how mature they look to you and what have you. We don't see what they look like. Don't want to because that's, they're minors. But, like, I don't care how they look. They're 13 years old.
Yeah.
What attracts you to a fucking Powerpuff Girl? Nothing, because they're fucking kids. Because they're disgusting. They're dumb. They ruin everything.
Wait, the kids?
Yeah, kids are like disgusting to me. Like,
okay,
effective kids because they're dumb and all that. Like,
okay,
what would entice somebody to do that other than having some weird issues?
Yeah, I get what you're saying now. Whenever I was like,
yeah,
wait,
I know
what?
I was probably phrasing that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying altogether, like kids, like I don't understand how a pedo could fucking think, oh, that's attractive. That's fucking like it's gross. It's fucking nasty. And like people like this, you say under the jail. Mm-hmm. I say a type of caliber I would use to get rid of them.
Yeah,
Twins have a history.
Whenever I say under the jail, I don't mean physically. Okay.
I know.
I figured. I was just making sure.
I'm just showing out the catchphrases we have and what they
Yeah.
Yeah.
History of behavioral issues.
YouTube loves fucking with us with the whole oh, hey, this horrible person that everyone thinks is horrible, well, they're people too. And then we get like hit with something.
I thought you were going to say YouTube loves us.
No, YouTube hates us. YouTube wants to like, you can't say the full name of somebody that puts it out there. Like, just stop being dumb.
Who will?
Fucking poo.
Behavioral issues, including running away from home frequently. Rhonda believes they'd been with Jeremy during these times.
So they met on Snapchat.
I'm sure Snapchat is what I'm assuming.
Media.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck Snapchat too. Don't go on it.
Yep. Nope. It's pointless.
Like literally, if you guys don't know, because I'm old, I know that Snapchat was made for chicks to send nudes to guys and then when the news are done, they go away.
Disappear.
Yeah, that was the whole concept of Snapchat, and now it's
Mhm.
something different.
Yep.
But if that's your underlining of your fucking platform, fucking what the fuck?
Yep.
Then together.
Because you know someone in the chat is gonna be like, "Oh, you Snapchat? I'm not doing that." Okay, I'm just saying what it was used for.
For a year.
Yep.
The officer steers the conversation back to what happened earlier that morning.
They went back to his place and
Some apartment. So I'm sure they freaking all had sex, guaranteed. And the guy was drunk.
said you had pictures
Oh.
on.
No, I have the cell phones.
Okay.
So I just need to. They're Apple phones, so I need to get into them. Yeah, they're locked
How do you know there's pictures?
because they send new all the time.
Have you seen them, or how do you know they're sending pictures?
Yes, I have seen pictures before. So who knows what the hell is on? I don't even want to know what's on that phone because I'm gonna want to go kill the son of a.
Since Jeremy is
What was that saying? Was it saying what was on the phone?
Yeah,
Okay.
videos clearly showing the girl's face, in provocative manners.
So he had CP.
Because they had their own CP
Mm-hmm.
sending it to him.
Yeah. So he had it too.
Yeah. A
Good.
lot of this stuff is like blurred out because the investigation is not complete.
Right.
currently in jail, the police must urgently collect as much information as possible while he's being held. If he's released and finds out about the investigation, he could destroy any evidence connecting him to the victim. Rhonda requests the police obtain a search warrant for Jeremy's home multiple times.
I know that there's more, and so I guarantee it. So just listen to me and get the search warrants for frickin' everything.
Later, the children's great-grandmother, Mary Campbell, makes a call to the police to report that the twins told her about how the children ended up in Jeremy's car that night.
When they left the house on the 4th, they were just going to go up because Jalen is on house arrest. They asked if they could just walk around the block or walk up the block, and we had let them have one of their girlfriends over, and the girlfriend had 3 guys that wanted to come too. So we had 6 kids here.
So wait, one of the kids is on house arrest?
What?
That's what she said. Jalen is on house arrest.
For fireworks. So they walked around the block, and that's when evidently Jalen called this man and asked him to come get him. Well, he loaded all 6 of those kids in the car, and they went evidently to his apartment.
Mary had asked the girls questions, and their unsettling answers further implicated Jeremy for child endangerment.
I said, "Sis, did y'all drink?" And she said, "Yeah, he gave us all alcohol. We all had shots."
After gathering as much background
13-year-olds.
information as possible, detectives asked Jane to come in for a forensic interview to ensure she's comfortable.
My question is, why is the Mary person coming forward now? Why was this not a huge issue back then? I feel like
I know. Troubled kids, Mikey. They're trying to have them find the Lord, and Lord ain't finding them yet.
I just the great grandparents I feel like aren't even fit to take care of these kids.
Knowness.
Rhonda also sits in on the interview.
Is there anything between yourself and Jeremy that's on your phone? Whether it be text messages, videos, pictures?
For me and him to contact each other, we're just text.
Just text, okay.
On Snapchat.
And he would text me on Instagram.
Okay.
But I restricted his account and blocked him for a while.
When Jeremy contacted the girls from a jail guard's phone, they tried to call him, but he wouldn't answer. He asked them to pray for him and mentioned seeing them again once he's released. However, Rhonda then took over the message to taunt Jeremy, telling him to eat a honey bun.
You eat a honey bun, Mikey. Ooh, burn! I want to think that's not what she said. She said something like, eat a dick or something like that.
Yeah, but also
it would make more sense if the fucking great grandmother said that,
Yeah.
not someone that looks like she's in our like age.
Yeah. I don't.
Go eat a honey bun.
Stupid people everywhere, man. This
The
is
messages stopped
horrible.
I know. Like I said, this video just dumbfounds me the more it plays.
coming in when
Yeah.
Jeremy was informed that police were investigating the case.
Do you remember whether or not anything, if he had sent you any videos or pictures to your phone?
He sent a picture of me to my phone
Okay.
off of his account on Instagram.
Okay, can you tell me about that picture?
He did like after he did to me. It was just like a picture after.
Was there clothes on?
Sent her a photograph of from that encounter, and that the photograph may still be on her cell phone. Described as being enclosed within a blue-colored cell phone case. Okay, it's just describing what it could be on.
Yeah, once again, it's a continuous case. I can't show it.
Yeah,
Under no
No
clothes.
clothes.
which is fine. I don't want to
Did
see
he
it.
send that to you or did he just show you?
He sent that to me,
Okay.
but he didn't send the video that he took.
Tell me about a video.
Jane goes on to describe how Jeremy sexually assaulted her and made a video and took a photograph of it. Jane can't bring herself to describe to the detective what was happening in the video, so he offers her a pen and paper to write the distressing information down instead.
Yay, I get to read. Told me that he felt uncomfortable articulating what he had done to her body, so she wrote the words, his, on a piece of notebook paper. Told me that she saw Jeremy hold his phone towards her during that the phone's light was activated, meaning he's recording her, and it appears to her that he was actively recording the experience.
Dad.
The picture that he had sent you,
Like these sick fucks.
was it a picture
Yep.
from that situation?
Lobotomy.
Not from the DWI.
Castration, lobotomy.
Yeah, either
Make it
one,
out with a
both.
shotgun. Maybe he could hang himself and get a ghost pussy.
All
I don't know.
four.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
different night.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to
but
edit
the
that
night
out.
With what you wrote
Probably.
down, was the picture of that situation.
There's so many situations. There's like 5 or 6.
At the end of Jane's interview, she provides the detective with the names of Jeremy's social media accounts. Immediately after, the detective interviews Rhonda alone. He begins by asking what her granddaughters allegedly told her about what happened. Incredibly, Rhonda is about to reveal that her granddaughter was not Jeremy's only victim, and the other victim's story is equally appalling. However, we haven't been able to verify any of these statements.
There was another girl, her mom has no idea that he sexually assaulted her at the hotel. He would park on dirt roads to have sex with her. I have a feeling this is the tip of the iceberg.
Unexpectedly, Jalen has a different opinion about Jeremy despite what he did to her sister.
He's a
Of course
nice
he
guy,
does.
don't press charges against him. What the hell? And I was like, why is she sticking up for him? And then she wanted her phone so bad. And I was like, there is something, my gut is telling me there is something on the phone. There's something more to this crap.
Can't quite put my finger on it, huh?
Went in there, tried to get the phone, and she fought us like crazy. We got the phone. The crap that was on that phone, I just about fell over.
Although the police had Jalen's phone, they were unable to unlock it to access the data. Without this phone, they'd have no physical evidence of the text between Jeremy and the victims. When the detectives asked for Jane and Rhonda's assistance, the pair crafted a plan to get Jalen's password.
Yo, I got your phone. What's your password so I can go delete it? What's your password to your phone so I can go delete it? Your phone password.
They sound so young.
Young? Because they
Like,
are.
I know. It's like what you said earlier. Like, ow, why?
To wrap my head around it, it's fucking disturbing. It's fucked up. Like, we cover a lot of fucking, like, you know, the locales that are pedos and all that shit.
Yeah.
But the darkness of this shit is even worse. because like fucking yeah, they have those intentions, but they're so retarded they can't do it. These fuckers, they do it.
Yeah.
This is the dark side of the fucking like of the world, people. Like these people exist.
Yep.
They need to be extinguished from the society.
Because it's only getting worse.
Yeah, because you know, you got fucking groups, you got Telegram and all this stuff. You know, people talk about Telegram. Unless you are selling drugs, the only other thing I've heard Telegram for is for this shit.
Yep.
Because I'm deleting your thing. What do you mean you delete everything? Do not delete my Snapchat.
Alarmingly, both victims created
because they really care about that fucking social media account.
Well, it's not that. It's the, oh, I've got to talk to these people because they are the only ones that care about me because I have this hole that needs to be filled. Ugh.
Kids with social media, because people are going to be like, well, what about you guys, Banana Bear Show? I love the attention that we get. You know, that's just me. However, kids are way different. They believe they're like that 90%, but like they haven't grown into actually being a normal person yet.
Yeah.
So they believe everything like online, all this stuff, is the most important thing on earth. Their Snapchat or their Facebook or something like that, their followers, that status is more important than their education. Them being able to read, them having a social life, touching fucking grass. Fucking parents out there, fucking get rid of it.
Yep.
Because
you can
guess
put.
What? If it gets deleted, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you have a big following, no one knows who you are. No one fucking cares. No one fucking cares. Mikey, nobody cares about the Banana Bear Show.
Nope.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like they care about what we do the footage to get a laugh, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
We're like something that get like a tissue. They blow their nose out of it, and you know they got the job done, and they throw it away.
Well, like
we get that.
Even early in YouTube, like even me as an older like 20, when did I start doing YouTube? It's like 2007.
Yeah, same.
That's when I started posting videos, and the internet was arguably meaner in some ways back then.
Yeah, and it was like the Wild West because like nobody like you didn't have like fucking CBS and all like these big people on YouTube, so you're just going against other people like you.
Yeah, and even me as an older person, like that stuff was crazy. Like I didn't know how to handle that. I can only imagine like somebody who is in these situations. Like these are already vulnerable kids in a bad situation, and you're just going to throw them into even worse situation by being online.
Like I think we said it before. The internet, if it was a person, it would be a horrible person.
Yes.
Like a real vile piece of shit that will kick you in the dirt and say fuck you to you. Yeah. Even if you could be like the most, you're just making videos about baking cake. Someone's going to call you a fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can.
Yep.
Like, and it goes the opposite way. You know, they're a kid. They put their little fucking photos up. Fucking, once again, 13-year-olds shouldn't be doing that anyway.
Nope.
You know, fucking focus on your fucking school and shit. Damn.
Explicit content on their phones, but it's unknown whether Jalen ever sent any of those to Jeremy. While both girls deleted most of the explicit content from their phones, the police were able to recover several months' worth of data. Rhonda relayed several graphic messages to the detective, clearly repulsed by what she'd read.
I took the phone because I knew there were on there, and I just had that instinct.
Yeah.
But I had no idea what was going to be on that phone.
According to the police report, Jeremy sent Jalen dozens of disturbing messages where he propositions her, even after she clearly stated her disinterest. Despite knowing she's a minor, Jeremy offers her a drink, but she refuses, stating that she doesn't want to be addicted to drinking again.
Again.
Like I said, this shit is fucked up.
In other instances,
because this is like police shit. This isn't made up.
He repeatedly expressed his love for her, threatened to beat up any boys who flirted with her, and invited her to drink alcohol with him, among other things. Tragically, this was only scratching the surface, as there was one more monumental secret that Jane had hidden from Ron.
Now, I've showed you all this. What do you think the coup de grace of fucked up shit would be?
I have no clue, man.
Here we go.
Shockingly, Jane had also become pregnant at 12 with Jeremy's child.
Hmm.
It started
And
off.
the cycle continues.
Well, they miscarried.
This was months ago that she was had a miscarriage. She was pregnant. I didn't know that he was in his 40s. She called my daughter Presley.
Wait, does it matter? I mean, at that point, like, sorry.
Twilight Zone, Mikey.
Her aunt, and said she thought she was having a miscarriage. It came out. She sent my daughter the picture of the fetus. That was Jeremy's baby. She flushed it down the toilet, and she said she gave herself a miscarriage.
Now, here's a very fucked up thing to think about. 12-year-old that just did that. In some states, that's manslaughter.
And as far as that pregnancy,
because she didn't go to the hospital.
Is there any paperwork from the hospital?
Nope, nothing at all.
Frightfully, the detective learns there's a chance that pregnancy was not the only one.
Last time she had sex with him was about 3 weeks ago. She thinks she could be pregnant again. I bought her 3 pregnancy tests. 2 were negative, 1 might be positive. He used no protection.
According to the police report, when Jane's Aunt Presley was interviewed by the detective, she shared that Jane told her the father was a white boy from school. According to Rhonda, neither Jane's mother nor the aunt ever took Jane to the hospital to receive medical care following her miscarriage. While at first Jane told Rhonda that no one else was aware of the pregnancy, she later revealed this was untrue. Jane had told Jeremy, and his reaction was utterly disconcerting.
There are messages that he wanted a little girl and he was happy she was pregnant. So you will find that on his phone because he doesn't really.
With Jane's testimony and the evidence from her and Jalen's cell phones, the police were able to arrest Jeremy again after he was released from jail for his DWI charge. He declined to answer any questions from the police and asked for a lawyer.
Much as I hate everything about this, except for, the kids, they're the innocent bystanders who are getting the complete shit end of the stick. Probably for the best he didn't answer questions because he couldn't answer them in the first place. But the first time he's can you repeat that?
How would I know?
In December 2023, Jeremy was convicted of criminal sexual penetration of a child under the age of 13 and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. On August 5, 2024, he was sentenced to 36 years in prison and will be required to register as a sex offender upon his release.
That is longer than I thought. I was going to pause it and say, what, he got 15 years?
No, 36.
We are so lenient with this. Lenient.
Well, okay, so I know the biggest thing because, we have covered, a locale named Cyrax, and, he has solicited what he thought was a minor with photos and all that stuff. And people are like, why can't they put him in jail? Because he hasn't really done it to a minor, right? And people are like, that's a horrible law. Technically, if you think about it, but he didn't do anything to anybody. He has the intent to do it, which I think that there should be a law that if you have the intent to do it, flat out. And now it'd be hard to prove without evidence like people have on him.
Right.
But the actual intent that he would do it if it was a minor. However, because how the laws work, especially in Ohio, there has to be an actual victim, not just conspiracy to do it. But this motherfucker, I hope he gets the ass pounding he deserves every day from Bubba. Make them cheeks clap. He's a bottom bitch. Maybe he could figure out how to answer questions when he has a dong in his mouth.
It was good. That was good. But seriously,
that's all I got.
He sucks. This sucks. This situation sucks. The kids, I feel sorry for them. It's just a perpetual thing of you can only give the world that you're given type thing sometimes. That's not true in every situation, but this seems like it's going to be a perpetual thing in that family.
There should be borders. There's no borders. You may think I'm being all like, we got to build a wall. No. Borders for kids, right? You got to put the fear of God in them.
Yep.
To like not cross certain borders. They're going to cross some to be rebellious.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking, there's no borders.
Nope.
None. You have, now obviously, broken homes, all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and they still have a parental figure in their life, being great grandparents. But,
is that at that point, I don't...
It's someone.
I feel like that's... I mean, he's already been a grandfather.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this is great grandfather. Like, my great grandfather was pretty freaking old.
I never knew my great grandfather. Like, they were dead when I was born.
Yeah, it's like, dang, these people should not have to be raising kids.
No, and I feel bad for that shit. But like, once again, those parents may have messed up there and not had borders. Fucking learn from the mishaps of parents and try to do better. But it just seems like they missed that marker every fucking chance they had.
Millennials are the worst generation. I can say that because I am a millennial. I hate everyone who is so freaking lenient.
The generation after, though, is just as bad. Because we had to take care of this one, of the other one. Do you remember when we graduated high school? They were like, "Oh, we're going to be the generation that cures cancer."
Yep.
No, we're the ones that don't know what a girl is anymore.
Yep.
We're the ones that fucking, allow this shit to happen. Because, be friendly. Don't be bullies. No, I think bullies should come back.
Mm-hmm.
Bring them back. That's how hey, you're stinky. Now. You won't be bullied for it.
You'll fix the things that are not right. Yes. Okay. And I guess we'll call that an episode because we got to move on.
Yeah.
I could talk about this for hours. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment saying how disgusting and where this person should be.
In hell.
Hint, hint. It's staring at a wall somewhere with drool.
Staring at a wall. You should be biting a pillow.
Yeah.
On the bottom bunk.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Big Bubba is making them cheeks clap,
Can we do that and then he can stare at a wall for the rest of his life?
I don't give a fuck about it. This guy's cockroaches.
Okay. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the video with anybody and everybody. Go to the store. Check out the merch. You might like it. I don't know. I like it. Go check out Quorum's channel.
Oh, Banana Bear and Friends.
Yes.
We're going to be covering more of the locale stuff, seeing that we're expanding our reach on the Banana Bear Show of more disturbing and fucked up stuff around the internet. So if you guys like the Cyrax stuff or I don't know any. Andy's still going to be on this channel.
Yeah. I mean, we'll still cover. I mean, we'll talk about it on the live show. Go check out the live show if you haven't already.
But it's going to be with guests and stuff around the community. So,
yep.
Yeah. That's all I got.
All right. See you next time.
Fucking make them cheeks clap.
Andy Dick screaming his poo-filled cries. Cyrax covered in scabs with bed bugs lies. The Banana Bear Show! Subscribe and buy a t-shirt. Lockout coverage makes you laugh till it